Hello, friends of the internet. Welcome to your General Nerdcast, episode number 37.
We're back.
So, my name is Bobby. I'm one of your wonderful hosts.
That guy.
With me, as always,
This guy.
is Tyler.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows, we will be doing new videos on Friday.
Yeah.
They will involve a new member of the team. His name is Taylor Eastman. He will be doing Fun Facts Friday with Taylor.
Yes.
We'll premiere this Friday. And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can see it. It'll be video only. There won't be an actual podcast audio to it. So, that's just a quick little announcement for you guys.
Yeah.
That's the end of the show. All right, see you later. But so.
First thing.
I feel like I had something else to say, but we'll just go.
Yeah. Okay.
First thing I want to talk about is there's something Nier Automata's doing.
Yeah.
They're running a contest where you could win the Nier Black Box, which is very coveted, and not very many people have it because it's super rare.
Yeah. It's a. There was during one of their streams for I think DLC that came out for Nier Automata. There was a song playing that apparently everybody was raving about. It's a little weird, but whatever.
Whatever.
The competition is about making videos using that song. You can use pictures, video clips, game clips, or even game recordings, whatever you want to do. In your video, that's fine. They just want you to use that song in the video and make the best video you can with it, and the winner will get the black box, and I think they have a couple other smaller prizes. Yeah.
And the black box is signed by one of the directors or creators of the game, so that's pretty cool too.
Yeah. The closing date for when all of them have to be submitted by is June 20th, so...
Better get on it, because that would be tomorrow when this comes out, so...
Yeah.
You have a day, so if I can make a music video and win a black box. Yeah. I would, but I am incapable of that. So.
Yeah. Well, it's a little challenging, but...
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Get on it.
It's kind of an interesting thing.
Get on it, jumping on it, getting on it.
I still need to play the game. I'm not totally into the song. At first I was, and then I was listening to it. I was like, this is just odd.
Yeah, so, it's a weird song. I'm not into it.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a quick little contest thing that's happening.
And you can win something really cool. So if you're into that and you can make music videos and make them a really cool one, go for it, and you might get chosen. And
maybe you'll get
will explode, and you'll be great.
Super Edition Black Box of Nair. I would like it, but there's no way I'm getting that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I already have the game, so I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
Yeah, whatever. So, what?
Next thing we got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Knack 2 got a release date during the E3 week, which was all last week. Knack 2 will be out September 3rd. It will be a price point of $39.99, which is great. I'm really, really happy about it. Excited, baby. Let's make it happen right now. Go.
I had the 5th, but maybe I wrote it down wrong. I don't really remember.
No, that's a 5. You're right. I just drew a line. No,
got it.
Yep. No.
So September 5th.
But whatever I say is right on the show, so it's the 3rd.
Yeah.
And if anybody says otherwise, they're wrong. I'm right.
$39.99 is pretty.
Yeah, that's
good.
Very reasonable, and I'm very happy about that. I'm glad it's not the price of a full game, but at the same time, it worries me a little bit the fact that maybe they don't think it's going to be a good game. But everybody that's played it that I've listened to and stuff, they said they loved it.
Yeah,
it's way better than the first one.
Oh,
I loved the first one. So
all right, well,
yeah,
maybe we can both get it and play the co-op, or actually, if one of us get it, we can play the co-op. That'd be fun.
Co-op that shit, baby.
Yeah.
So. That happened, and then the PS4 sold 60 million copies.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of consoles. Consoles.
Consoles.
PS4 has sold 60 million consoles to this point, and that is a lot of consoles.
Yes, it is. Originally, they got pulled, or they announced these numbers on June 11th for the amount they sold, and from the original date that is released November 15th of 2013, 60.4 million copies of consoles have been shipped, sold, everything across the world. And in PlayStation PS4 games, they have sold 487.8 million copies.
That's a shit ton of things.
Yeah, that's a lot of games.
So,
yeah, I bought a few of those.
PlayStation's doing all right.
Yeah. That's both digital and hard copies and everything. Yeah. So
cool. Perfect.
Some numbers.
So, numbers for you.
If you want to just know how well PlayStation's doing.
They're doing pretty all right.
Yeah.
They're not worried about it. One thing they are worried about is crossplay. between Xbox, Nintendo, PC, and all that other stuff. They said they don't want to do it, mainly because they want to control their players' ecosystem, and if they're playing with an Xbox person and they're being jerks to the PlayStation person, Sony can't do anything about that, and that's worrisome for them.
Yeah. It's kind of a weak excuse.
Yeah. But at the same time, I get it. Like, you're trying to create the best experience possible in your ecosystem, and outside of it, you can't control it, and...
Yeah, well...
But at the same time, I get it.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking dumb.
And that's one of the things you're going to have to deal with no matter what. Like, even playing on your single console, you have that issue.
Yeah.
So it's not really a good excuse. On the console, it's the same thing. Mixture of consoles, maybe it'll change a little bit, but it's not going to be that much. And people can still report, and it'll go directly to that company to handle it. Whether how the company handled it is up to them. Whatever the procedures is. No, the one thing that people thought was ridiculous when they made this announcement is the big cross-platform game that got announced recently is Minecraft. It's going to be on all of them except PlayStation. And people were like, so you're not going to do it because you want to control your ecosystem environment for your players. You want to protect the younger players on your console. Nintendo agreed to do this.
Yeah.
They solely focus on trying to sell either nostalgia games or kid games. And they're completely okay with going cross-platform with PC, Xbox, everything.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. It's not a good excuse. But
no.
At the same, I get it, but it's a bad excuse.
Yeah. The different reasoning would have been the route, but I think they just need to agree. This is a game to try it out with.
Yeah. This would be a great game to get it into, but...
Yeah.
They're not going to do it, so...
It is what it is. There'll just be a little reluctancy, and it's just going to screw things up.
Yep.
But whatever.
Mother bitches. Damn you, PlayStation. Just get on board.
One thing we're also kind of upset about in the PlayStation world is the Spider-Man game. You are apparently unable to kill anyone.
Yeah, you're not allowed to kill people. Because in the trailer that they showed at E3, there was a part where Spider-Man kicks the guy off of the platform, and he's like flying away, and then Spider-Man shoots his webs at him, pulls him back in, and throws him back on the ground. And Tyler and I both looked at each other and went, I wouldn't have saved him. But apparently you don't have the option to not.
Yeah. We're going to challenge this as much as we can.
Yeah, we're going to try.
But essentially it has backup animations to where if someone falls off a cliff, or if not even just during your fight scenes or whatnot, but just when you're walking around exploring the world or whatnot, if someone's in danger or they look like they're going to die or something, there are backup animations that are going to save that person.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. So that's gonna
Spider-Man's not a killer, though.
He's not a killer. I know they're trying to stick with that and everything, but it's gonna be challenged. I'm gonna try throwing someone off a cliff and then running away.
Try my damnedest.
Fling someone up really high. All right, they're going off the edge. I'm running. I'm gonna web sling across the town, and if it pulls me back, then dang.
Yeah, I just wonder how it's gonna glitch you back to it.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see. I get it, but that kind of sucks. Let me make my own damn decisions, make my own damn Spider-Man. Maybe I want Spider-Man to be a killer.
Spider-Man's going to be evil. We're going to make him evil. Somebody's going to mod him out somehow if they can find a way to.
If they can figure out a way to mod it so that he doesn't have those animations, they'll do it. So, hopefully we'll get it. What's next on the agenda? Pokemon RPG.
Yeah. So they've announced that. They are working on it.
A core Pokemon RPG for the Switch.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what a core Pokemon game is, but
all I can really think... That was loud.
Yeah.
All I can really think is that they are going for... they're going to try and make like a new Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue thing, but...
Yeah.
Switch version. That's the only thing I can think of.
That's the only thing I can think of as a core RPG.
Yeah.
So I agree.
It's just going to be another, essentially, Game Boy type game, but on the Switch. So maybe it'll be like 3D graphics instead of the whole like top-down view.
Well, they've been working on like 3D stuff. Like they have The newer ones do have kind of like a 3D feel that they tried to do.
Yeah.
So maybe this will just expand on that.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see.
Hopefully we get something. What's going on?
It's stuck in our heads.
So, I mean, I hope they get something going, and they have something to show for it soon, so that I want to get a Switch.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on the fence on it. Like, when all of the games that they announced at E3 come out, I'll want one.
Yeah.
I want to play them. So.
Yeah, there's a few exciting ones. The one.
Exciting ones.
There's no name or anything for it right now, but I think they said Game Freak is developing it.
Yeah.
So
this is the same company that's done all of them, so at least that's good news.
Yeah.
So,
and I guess
we're gonna get a core Pokemon RPG on the Switch.
Yeah. No, I don't remember what I was gonna say. So, yeah.
Okay, there you go. We can move on to Concept Level 5. They have kind of merged, and Keiji Inafune has created his new studio, which he created Level 5 Studios. So this is kind of like just like a merging thing that Concept and Level 5 are doing. So it's pretty exciting. Pretty good stuff. Hopefully they can make us a Mighty Number 9 that doesn't suck.
We'll see.
Yeah. Do you have any other notes on that, or is that pretty much...
No, that's pretty much it. I mean,
okay.
Company got bought. You pretty much covered it. I mean, the same people are going to work there.
Think of bang, bang.
The company before got bought and everything and turned into Concept Level 5. There was actually plans of closing it, and he was still going to try and focus on the ones he was already making and get them out, but there was plans on it closing because I don't think they were doing great.
No, Mighty Number 9 kind of tanked.
Yeah. But with this, that kind of revitalizes it, and they will keep moving forward.
They are going to move forward, make great games, baby. Hopefully great games.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, that's a thing.
Yeah.
That covers both of those. Look, we're doing it.
We're
doing podcasting stuff and video stuff. And we're talking about it with you.
Okay.
Good face, baby. Roll up.
Oh.
Xbox One X potential. Phil Spencer says there's a lot of potential in the Xbox One X, and we want to know about it. How? Tell me.
Oh, I think I read a different story. Maybe. But he says there is a lot of potential. Unfortunately, it's being held back a slight bit because...
Oh, no, you're right. That was the article. Yeah. I just wrote down that it has potential.
Yeah, it does have potential. Right. There are a lot of possibilities with it.
I remember reading
We're not saying that. It's just there ain't
no potential for it. No one gonna get it. Go suck.
There's some holdbacks because of contracts game developing companies have with both Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo and everything.
Nintendo, baby.
Like with Destiny 2, it's even on Xbox One X, it's gonna only run at 30 frames per second because of the contract they have with PS4, and I don't really like that. If consumer side of it, it's kind of stupid because if you're willing to buy a console that should be able to run games that good or whatnot, make that an option. Don't just be like, no, the game has to be stayed at this restriction.
Yeah.
Don't restrict the game from moving forward. If they want to run it at 60 frames per second or better, they should have the option to. But because of the contract, I believe they're required to run it at the 30 frames per second.
Yeah. Which is kind of bullshit.
Yeah. Like I said, if the consumer's willing to buy a console that can run it at that, and the game is possible at running at that, they shouldn't be restricted to hold it back because of the other console it's on or something. So,
sucks for them.
I understand game companies have to please the big companies, like Sony and Microsoft and whatnot. They have to get along and everything as much as they can, otherwise they can't sell their games.
Yeah, and then they'll run into the problem where they're not selling games on every console, and everybody's upset about it.
Yeah, but Phil Spencer said he doesn't really know anything about the contracts or why it does that, why it has to run there, because that's not his specific job.
Yeah, that's not his problem.
Yeah. It's like, it is what it is. I mean, the consoles still run great. I believe that he went in more to other ideas that he don't think is going to help the industry, like having video games that have exclusive items or characters or dungeons or whatnot. Is
kind of sounds like he's being a baby about the Destiny deal to have with PlayStation.
A little bit, but
I mean, I get what he's saying, but that part where he's complaining about them having exclusive content, it's kind of a little baby.
It's understandable because I think because I kind of agree, just because we were talking about exclusives in another segment later.
Friday we get into our feeling of exclusives with Taylor.
Yeah.
So if you really want to know exactly what we get into,
yeah,
Taylor's your guy.
But I think it's
we're the guys. Taylor's a part of it.
Yeah.
I don't know the
things and stuff.
Sorry.
Just exclusives are they're not making it broad. They're not giving everybody the chance to play it. And
yeah.
I think it is a problem, but
it is. I agree.
More for that in our Friday episode. Oh, I just stared at the light.
Don't stare into the light.
But yeah, so the games you are looking forward to may not be running as best as they could because the game companies have to limit depending on their contracts.
They have to appease the contracts.
So maybe a few years down the road, they might open up more. But for right now, Destiny 2 and maybe a couple other games that are on both platforms may not run as good as they could.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But that's where we're at, and that's what we got to deal with. Mm-hmm. Until we can figure that out, we're just going to have to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, there it is.
That's that.
The potential of the Xbox One is being dragged down by PlayStation, essentially, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
So, a weird story coming out of E3 is Devolver lost $100,000.
Yeah.
It's weird because they're an indie developer. They're pretty small. They do this weird like camp thing on the outskirts of E3 while it's going on. They do it from across the street in this parking lot a little further away, and they kind of just set up and they play loud music. They let people play their games, stuff like that, and it's kind of like a party thing that they do.
Yeah.
And this year, they got permits to move it directly across the street from E3 because they wanted it to be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So it's directly across the street, and like you walk out of E3, you see Devolver, or if you're walking to E3, you can hear the Devolver music stuff. It's like a semi truck kind of thing. And Devolver is claiming that the ESA, the company that runs E3, kind of shut them down through the city. They complained to the city, or like they had a contract with the city, and they were like, "Don't let them do that." And Devolver is blaming the ESA for losing $100,000.
Yeah, Devolver has been known for kind of not teasing, but poking the bear with E3, or kind of being more of a antagonizer for E3.
I can see that.
And I think this is part of it. Like they're kind of blowing it up. They're upset because the parking lot in years before was used by E3 for just storage and whatnot.
Sorry, I don't think I put deodorant on.
That's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're using the parking lot. E3 used to use it for storage. This year they didn't do it. So they didn't have to use that parking lot or anything. Yep. So it was open for rental, and Devolver went and rented it. And this year they got the permit, but they also got restrictions after the beginning, and someone came and watched to make sure that they followed those restrictions of you cannot run any generators or put any of your items there. It is only allowed to be used for parking, when in the past E3's used it for storage and whatnot. So that's why he's kind of on the page of, or Devolver's on the page of, this is crap, E3's getting us shut down, or trying to shut us down or shut us out and everything. They're not being fair, and they've said they're opening up, or they have opened up an area for indie developers like Devolver. they can use it. There isn't a large fee. There's free spaces that they can use if they wanted to.
Yeah.
So right now it's more looking along the lines of, I don't know why Devolver got the restrictions, but he's looking for someone to blame, and it's E3 because that's his enemy apparently.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's a weird story, and I'm more along the lines of you're just being a crybaby.
Yeah, it sounds to me like the ESA and E3 have used that space as storage, and that's basically what it's for. It's not for the party thing that Devolver wanted to put on, and Devolver tried to rent the space and do that, and then the city was like, no, you can't do that. It's only for this.
Yeah. So
you can't run generators, you can't play the music, you can't do all this stuff. So I think Devolver is just looking somebody to put the blame on losing money.
Yeah.
Because they probably didn't read the contract as well as they should have, and they realized afterwards maybe, but they're blaming the ESA and the city of Los Angeles. So, there you go.
Yeah.
They lost $100,000.
Yeah.
Dummies.
I don't really have any more I want to talk about on that one. It's just they're
there's
upset.
babies.
Yeah.
There's being babies about it, and that sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Assassin's Creed Origins. They have announced the game officially, not through leaked stuff that we've been talking about before. It's Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yeah.
They announced 400 different special editions, and it is really dumb.
Yeah. If you wanted to buy, there's an article, and it's a ridiculous amount.
Yeah. If you
wanted to buy all the special edition, all the editions, different versions of the editions for Far Cry and Assassin's Creed, it would cost $1,820.
Which is great.
Yeah, that's a lot. I have all
$2,000.
The prices for all the different ones.
Yeah, let's just go over that.
They both have a standard $60 version. They both have a special $70 version, and then Far Cry, not Fallout.
Oh.
Far Cry has a $90 version, and then a $180 special edition version, or collector's edition, or whatever it is.
Which is too much money.
And yeah, that's fine. I mean, I've paid like $150 or even a little up
the
on
most that I
collector's
did
editions.
Was $120, and that was for Fallout, maybe? Fallout 4?
Maybe. I think
for the giant box and the gauntlet, and they came with like a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I think it was Fallout 4.
Yeah, they're kind of pricey. The Assassin's Creed one is the one that's a little bit ridiculous. They have the 60, 70.
Hold on to your butts, because this is going to get crazy.
Yeah. $100 version, $110 version, $120 version, $160 version, and then we do this big jump into an $800 version.
$800 fucking dollars for a video game.
Yeah,
think about it.
No, I would not do this.
I would not do this.
This is just one of those ones where I'm not going to spend $800 for that edition. Like, it better. I don't know what it would have to come with to make that okay for me.
I don't know.
For a game, like you normally when you buy
$800, it would have to come with like a console, a controller, the game, statue, and everything else that all
art books, maybe a guide. Just it would have to come up with so much, and from what I looked at, it didn't look like it had a whole lot.
Yeah,
I mean, it had a lot of stuff, but not anything that would make $800 worth. Yeah. So that might be worth checking out if you're interested, but I wouldn't
interested in $800 for
that.
a video game, because that's too much.
That's ridiculous.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. I really hope that's a joke, but
it's not. It's real. It's a real deal.
Yeah.
Real deal, baby. Let's move on to Destiny.
Yeah.
Some fun little thing. A lot of the WWE wrestlers are nerds. Xavier Woods is really big into the gaming world. He plays a lot of fighting games and stuff. But the Big Show, who is a wrestler in the WWE, played Destiny 2. They made a little video, and it was really cool.
Yeah, that's actually really exciting. I hate saying this, just because I don't like how idolized celebrities get and whatnot, but seeing more celebrities get into video games is kind of exciting to me. At
least.
No,
that's cool.
I think it's awesome, especially Big Show, since he's been around so long for wrestling. I think that was really cool to see that he's interested in Destiny 2.
And he sat down and he played it with all of the other scrubs over there.
Yeah, and
at E3.
That makes me want it more for some reason. I can't even explain why. I want the game even more just because Big Show is happy about it.
Oh, because Big Show,
Yeah.
I don't know why Alice is screaming so much, but
just because
she's a screamer.
She's going for it.
So that was fun. Yeah, and also we were all kind of worried about what we were going to get. That we weren't going to get anything. I mean, if you played a lot of Destiny 1 and you're upgrading Destiny 2, but they've announced that they will be having veteran rewards. If you play OG Destiny, you'll get something.
Yeah, they haven't said what. A lot of people are going with the assumption of the usual thing. They're either going to give you a shader
or the logo thing.
Yeah, your nameplate background thing, whatever it's called. I really don't remember right now. A lot of people are hoping that isn't the case because they don't want their experience limited with other shaders, other game content, just to show off that they were part of Destiny 1.
Yeah.
Like, they don't want to be, oh, well, the only way somebody knows that I've been playing it for that long is because I'm wearing the shader, but this one's really cool, but I can't do both or something. I agree with that. I don't want the extra content to be limited because I want to show off original Guardian or anything like that. I completely agree with everyone on that. I'm hoping they either, since they started doing the books for all the different stories in Destiny 1, I'm hoping either you get those and you get to, maybe Guardian carries them around or something.
Oh, you keep the books you completed or something?
Yeah, you keep the books you completed, or the books
actually finished it.
No, I haven't finished any of them, but maybe you have them on you to where you can open it up and show off or something. Or people are hoping for you have a certain tag on your name that shows that you're original.
Better.
Yeah, that one would be good. That would be one of the simpler ones to do, and that would be a good idea.
Hang on, monkey.
Alice says hello to everyone, kind of.
Yeah. She's upset we've been here for so long.
Yeah.
I know, monkey.
Yeah, but I don't know. Are you any hopes on what they do for veteran?
I don't care. It doesn't bother me that I wasn't going to get anything anyway, so this is kind of just a little bonus.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be a shader. Yeah. Oh, you know what would be good? If they just give you a Sparrow.
A Sparrow? That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's another good one.
That's something that,
That's a good one, and that's a Sparrow shader.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That would be a good idea because
that's a good one. I like that.
That also has the same argument of people don't want it limited, but that's another option. I think that one's a little bit better than the character shader.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it doesn't bother me the fact that I wasn't going to get anything anyway.
Yeah.
So
it's not a big deal to me either, but I would, if I did get something to show off, I think it'd be cool, which is kind of what they want to do. They just haven't announced what it's going to be yet, so we kind of have to wait and see.
Yeah. We'll see what it is in the next couple months, because the game's out in 2 months.
Yeah.
3 months. So, or 3 months, yeah.
Time.
We're going to move on to the top E3 videos that were watched on YouTube.
Yeah.
The top 10. Did I say top 3?
You said top 3, but
okay,
it's top 10.
Top 10 videos that watched on E3. We're going to count it down from 10 to 1.
10 to 1?
So,
okay. So in the 10 spot, you got Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which it looks kind of exciting in comparison to the other ones I played. I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not. I want it. I want to though.
I want it, but I don't know if I'll spend the money on it.
Yeah, it's one of those ones, and that's why it's in for the 10 spot. I think people are like, that looks fun, maybe.
Well, the fact that it even cracked the top 10 shows something.
Yeah,
because there was a lot of really good games.
Yeah. At number 9, we got Need for Speed Payback.
Racing game, great.
Racing game, yeah. I think some people like them. I'm personally not a racing game kind of guy anymore. I used to like them, but not as much as other games.
This one surprised me that it was so low.
Yeah, it's just because I think a lot of the other ones have hype, but 8, Anthem. And that reason why it might have been so low is because it got featured through Xbox instead of Sony or anything. Because
like
I'm pretty sure
like its own thing.
Yeah,
I guess
people might have thought, oh, well, this is probably an exclusive or something.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
right.
it's open on all of them. But
as far as I know,
yeah, this is a really exciting game. Anthem looks amazing, and I recommend everybody go watch this trailer and let's bump that number up.
Get to number 1. Actually, did throw something.
Did you?
I did.
Okay.
It's like a little wire thing I've been playing with.
Spot number 7, you're excited about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Marvel's Spider-Man.
You're gonna make Spider-Man, you're gonna shoot the webs, and you're gonna sling the sword, it's gonna be great.
And you can't kill anyone.
You can't kill anybody, but that kind of sucks. Anyway.
6. We
Call
have
me Daddy.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh, that's kind of one that I wasn't expecting to be solo either.
Yeah,
that would be the top
I
5.
thought it would be a little bit higher too, but
But
that one's pretty excited. A lot of people were really excited that you get to ride a giant T-Rex,
you get to become a giant T-Rex with your hat.
So
like
the hat's weird.
This begs the question: is the hat actually Mario?
It might be.
Because I mean, think about it. Link. Or never mind. I don't know where I was going to go with that.
I don't
But
know.
I think,
Yeah,
I'm starting to think that the hat is actually Mario, and
Mario's just some guy.
the plumber, is just a guy that the hat is possessed.
Maybe that's what they're gonna go. The Mario universe is changing.
Yep.
It's all about hats, guys.
I just don't understand Luigi's whole thing.
I don't know.
Maybe his hat's alive too.
Maybe he's just following along his brother. He's like, oh, you got a fancy hats now. I'll put one on.
I'll put one on. I like hats.
Yeah.
Hats.
Number 5, we have God of War. That one, I can understand that one being in that position.
That game looks really good.
Yeah.
We'll see exactly what it entails later. But
yeah, I'm interested in.
For now, we know that Kratos is a papa.
Yeah, he's a papa, and I'm interested to see if this is a prequel before his family or sequel and he has another family.
Maybe, yeah.
So
we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is in the timeline, but
number 4, Sheep. Call of Duty World War II.
Yeah, we're not even talking about it. We're just gonna move on. Number 3.
Number 3, FIFA 18.
Not gonna talk about that one either. Number 2.
Assassin's Creed's Origins.
Okay, we talked about this.
Assassins.
Assassin's Creed Origins is based in Egypt and stuff. We already know all that. It's gonna be. It looks good. It looks good. The movement animation, I think, this is one of the games where I was watching, and the way that they were moving looked not great.
I think,
but it could be because it's early in development. So I mean, I'm not really that concerned.
It's something with like the walking or the running process. One of the guys
it's
looked a little funky.
Yeah.
I noticed that a little bit, but yeah, like you said, early development. Things are gonna get polished.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. Number 1,
Battlefront 2.
Star Wars Battlefront 2. R2D2, bitch.
I'm pretty sure that's why it made it to number 1 is because
R2D2?
Star Wars is its own universe.
Yeah, true.
It's just
and this one looks way better than the first one that they put out. So
yeah,
I have a lot of hope for it. It's gonna be great.
I don't remember even granted there was a lot of games that we were looking at. I don't even remember the trailer that was shown for Battlefront 2.
It's during EA's conference.
Okay.
So burps. I remember the bits and pieces of it where you could be the battle droids and the droids and all the other different things you can be, and they showed off Darth Maul.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
So,
is your top 10?
That's your top 10 most watched E3 videos.
Some of the most looked forward to games. I'm super excited
about a couple
of them.
not exactly what I would expect the top 10 to be, but
no. Yeah,
there you go.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So, this has been episode 37 of your General Nerdcast.
Yeah.
General Nerdcast. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about what we talked about, if you want to add to the stuff we are going to talk about, you can get us at an email, generalnerdcast@gmail.com. We have a Facebook, it's General Nerdcast. We have a Twitter, @General Nerdcast. And we also have a Patreon page. If you want to help us out, grow the show, become more involved in more... You look scared.
Are you trying to hair battle?
No, you're going to win. Patreon, if you want to help us out, grow the show, get better content, more content, and just move forward, you can help us out with that. And go to patreon.com and General Nerdcast. We don't have a whole lot of tiers, something I'm working on to get back to you guys on it. But for now, we don't have a whole lot, so there's that.
Yeah.
If you listen to us in the morning, Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Say good morning to us. We'll say good morning to you.
Top of the morning to you. And the rest of the day to you. If you're listening to us in the afternoon, glad you're here.
Yeah.
We love you. Have a great morning, day thing. If it's just in the evening,
Get good brunch.
have a brunch. If it's just in the evening, don't listen to us while you eat dinner. It's still weird for me. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But there's that. And if you listen to us right before you go to bed, have a wonderful good night's sleep.
Yeah.
We love you.
Have sweet dreams. Smoochies.
Smoochy poochies.